My name is Emily Staats. I am in my final year of DePaul University's counseling program, and I'm getting my master's degree in counseling with a concentration in school counseling. For my internship this year, I decided to intern at Lycee Francais de Chicago, which is a private French school on the north side of the city. Students at the Lycée receive rigorous academic preparation, with 98% of students graduating with a diploma from either the International Baccalaureate Diploma program or the French Bac. These programs are considered to be two of the most rigorous in the world. In addition to this, 100% of seniors at the Lycée are accepted into university each year, showing that their academic preparation pays off in the initial stages of the college-going process. However, national college dropout rates for first-year students have reached over 30%, and Lycée students are definitely included in this statistic. Researchers have worked to identify factors outside of academics that attribute to first-year retention and success for college students. There have been 8 non-academic indicators of success and retention identified for college students: positive self-concept, realistic self-appraisal, the understanding and ability to deal with racism, a preference for long-term goals, knowledge acquired in a field, availability of a strong support person, successful leadership experience, and demonstrated community service. For my Closing the Gap project, I decided to administer a college preparedness survey to the 11th and 12th grade classes with questions centering around these 8 factors. The survey showed that the students met or exceeded proficiency in the majority of these categories. However, one category in which 75% of students in the 11th grade IB track scored 60% or lower in was a preference for long-term goals. This was measured through questions regarding students' knowledge of future plans, organizational methods, and planning skills currently being utilized. Some examples of the survey questions are on the screen. Therefore, I decided to focus my Closing the Gap project on working with students on developing methods for identifying long-term goals and breaking those long-term goals into smaller, more manageable goals. Due to the high percentage of 11th grade IB students that scored 60% or lower on a preference for long-term goals, I decided that all of the 11th grade IB students would participate in the lessons during their homeroom period. Unfortunately, due to the school closures, I was unable to present the lessons to the students, but I was able to make videos of each lesson for the students to view. In my intervention, I decided to break it down into 3 different lessons. In the first lesson, I presented on the importance of goal setting. In particular, I talked about the importance of focus, motivation, and time management, and how goal setting helps with all 3 of those. In my second lesson, I introduced the concept of SMART goals, and I talked to students about how SMART goals are goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and have a time frame. In my third lesson, I introduced mind mapping. I talked to the students about the benefits of mind mapping, and I showed them how to create a mind map for goal setting in particular. For data collection, I decided to create a retrospective pre-post test survey, since I wouldn't be giving the lesson to the students in real time. I created 1 survey for each of the different lessons, and they will be available for anyone that takes the lessons in the future. Unfortunately, because I didn't actually present the lessons, I wasn't able to get any real data, but if anyone does take the lesson in the future, I can definitely get that data from it. I used a variety of different resources and articles to get all the different information for my research project, as well as the different interventions that I used. Thank you for taking the time to look at my Closing the Gap project.